Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, sis, I hope you are having a fabulous week. This is Maya Lynn, founder of Womb and your accountability coach. Look, we are coming to the end of May. How? How is it almost the end of May? Isn't that crazy? It's about to be June. So I want you to make sure that you are using your time wisely. Don't forget this is Thursday, so you should be finishing up your objective for the week. That thing that you decided you were going to do on Sunday, that you did your first step on Monday, two tasks on Tuesday, two more on Wednesday. Today you should be finishing it up. How did you do? Do you find that it's easier to get your objectives done when you break them up into smaller steps throughout the week? I'm hoping that's what you are finding, because that is really the intention. We want you to be able to actually tackle these objectives that you have for yourself in your business every single week by breaking it down into simpler steps. I promise you, it might not feel like you're getting as much done, but lots of times when you have too many objectives, you have too many things that you're trying to accomplish, major objectives that you're trying to accomplish in the week, during your week, it ends up being where you just don't get as much done by the end of the week because you didn't really plan out your time right, or you're overworking or overwhelming your schedule. So if you have one major objective that you want to accomplish for the week, and you break that into tasks, into small daily tasks, you're going to actually get a whole lot more done by the end of the month, as opposed to trying to do everything all at the same time. Sometimes multitasking is not good, right? You don't have to multitask. You find your thing, get it done, move on to the next task. All right. So remember, on Thursdays, this is your day you'll be finishing up. Tomorrow, all you're going to do tomorrow is kind of look back over, make sure you didn't miss anything, make sure all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted on Friday. And then, of course, on Saturday, give yourself some self-care time, award yourself a little bit for getting that objective done, and get started back on the next one on Sunday. Right. So what should you be looking for today? On Thursdays, like I said, this is the day that you're finishing things up for the week. So on Thursdays, you really want to make sure that you are tying all of the loose ends for the objective. Did you really look at all of the details that you have? Go back and see what you wanted to do on Sunday. See what the original objective was. And then come back and say, all right, I got all of this done. This piece I'm really kind of lacking in, because when you're going to evaluate yourself tomorrow, you really want to see what you did well, what you didn't well, what you didn't do well, and then what you need to fix for next week. All right. So I'm hoping that you are following along, starting on Sundays when Nadasha gets us straight. For those of you who are in our Connect group, and if you are not in our Connect group, there is the link going across the bottom right now. On Sundays, Nadasha gets you straight with your initial goals, and then you're just working through the week. You're just working on your tasks through the week, and you're checking in with me on Thursdays just to get that last push in before you evaluate yourself tomorrow, right? What you want to make sure that you're not doing is not multitasking. Don't try to multitask, especially for this objective that you are trying to accomplish this week. What you don't want to do is to have this thing that you've already determined that is important, and then try to do all these other little things at the same time. Look, that's how we you might get some stuff done, but it's not done to the quality, the level of quality that it could have been done if you allowed yourself to focus on that task. And that is why, with the pie chart, what I'm wanting you to do is to break it down into smaller tasks so it doesn't take as much time. If you're trying to do 5 things, you're extending out the amount of time that it takes to get the thing done. Your task might only take 15 minutes or 30 minutes, right? But if you're trying to do 2 or 3 other things at the same time, now that simple task has gone over to an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. So don't multitask. Don't multitask. Find your time, find your pocket of time that you've put to the side to get this objective done. If it's 15 minutes, if it's 20 minutes, you're able to find that time. Now, I know if you, I'm talking to my mamas out there, I'm talking to my folks who have the home they got to manage too. And, I'm doing dinner, I got all these things. I'm taking care of the kids, I'm taking care of the husband, I'm taking care of all these things. You still are going to find 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get your task done for the day. Okay. It might be the time when the kids are doing their homework. So when they're doing their homework, you do your homework. All right. It might be after dinner and you're having to pass the dishes on to somebody. Make the kids do the dishes. Take your 15 to 20 minutes to work on your task. Sometimes you got to wait till those babies go to bed. I know when my sons were at that age, a lot of my work got in once they went to bed. But that also means you got to make sure they have a good bedtime, right? You don't want their bedtime to be 11 p.m. and then you're starting to work at 1. So you have to figure out where you're going to get those work bubbles in for my parallelpreneurs. Figure out where you're going to get those work bubbles in, those time blocks in, so that you can get your tasks done for the day. All right. I will see you here next Thursday. I actually came on late today, guys. I'm sorry. I had something that actually unexpectedly ate into my time. And again, I was not going to multitask. I said, let me get this thing done, and then I'll come on and jump with my sisters to make sure that they are hitting their mark for the day. But I will be back here next Thursday at 7 p.m. for your weekly check-in. Make sure you are in our Facebook group, our Connect group. This is where you're going to meet other entrepreneurs who are working towards their goals, and we are here to help you every step of the way. So if you are not in our Connect group yet, make sure you do. We got it scrolling across the bottom there. Make sure that you get into the group. And of course, you got to have your pie chart so you can keep up with me every week, right? So make sure you've downloaded your pie chart. Just go to Womb Freebie, bit.ly/Womb Freebie, and you're able to download your pie chart for the week. You can download it every single week, but just download it and just keep making copies. Either print it out for yourself. I'm still a paper girl. I need to have my paper and pencil. But you can also just, download it and fill it out and make yourself a fresh digital copy the next week and keep filling it out that way. All right. So make sure you grab that from me. And this is a holiday weekend, so I hope, take the time. Take some time for yourself this weekend. Self-care, got to get that in, because you'll get more done when you're taking care of yourself, right? So in the meantime, you guys have a fabulous holiday weekend. Thank you to all of our veterans and those who have given their lives in sacrifice. And we know Memorial Day weekend is dedication to those who have given their lives. And so we thank those men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for us. And enjoy yourself with this weekend. Enjoy family time. And then we get right back on it. All right. Peace. Don't forget, download your freebie. All right. And guess what? You just gotta do the work. Sis, you just got to do the work. Have a great night, guys. Bye.